Now, my call by Eddie about my Jenny Jumedi is a based on TV. Me, I'm ready to make a so mummy, Eddie OBAAPA, SHADIBLE. Na eya de bia mbet na ha no ma ne meni anche adentia e san se ye be din komo ye be bon komo na mesua bibi efri mu e de abo me bra na won so a wo hwe me weti mi esua bibi efri mu so de abo bra na and then so special to me when they are make so if you know you know let me guess no oh yes special and casa and then come on e be ye day na make I will say call na ko follow our TikTok and based on TV now I like in our comment we call YouTube so now subscribe to our channel now I share our like in our comment na abo for musumas ni ema me di eba be som DKD electricals almost some house wiring CCTV installation fire alarm system air conditions installation just say de keka hu bia de omo expert e wo enshuma no ankasa almost sign eton electrical equipment we call ho no anu bon so at that phone come ube home ewe Joel opposite Paris Chapel ubetimi from it was 0553999732 and that's 0247824129 Hitman graphics and media to main control say omo ye bibi for printing who bia say posters banners large format t-shirt printing bibi for printing who bia alcohol no on be sorted out come ube home ewo board near top class hotel ubetimi from it was 0243012692 and that's 0200977613 Lane Joy tasty drink semen conscious wa offer soft drink papa abejaso so pb asave e wedding as engagement birthday party says a party bia wanga say wo fie na o pese wo ye o party small one bia make am for Lane Joy tasty drink ama almost so omo so bolo ginger drink any pineapple drinks ube hu omo e wo pokiase ubetimi afro mo it was 0205738242 Mighty Keisha Boutique say wakofa embe mantare embantare emema no mo we emma no sumo we mombra na Mighty Keisha Boutique say omakokofa emba ene embe mantare bags ene perfumes aba tututu meka na ko omo akachi ube nya bi ewo hono kama ube hu omo ewo Ablekuma Fine Junction ubetimi afro mo ewo 0540 884-657 and that's 0262-708-735. It was here for the entire most of my job for gas. Say I for my Sayama Kaba Shoko Ediaba based on TV. And son of a con me din kind a car say. Enemy guest now. Oh, you're so special. It means every no me call my papa Danny at Shermo. You were Levite Shabach, ever had done. That you were called by Ediba based on TV. So
thank you for inviting me. Miniaji.
Okay.
Madam was for a queen so mudia mami. Main brand name Bekasa.
But sure, you be sure see I say case Levite Shabach for your mind.
Levite Shabach will be a leading nyame and crowd for in worship, in praise, in everything. Like maybe if you're heartbroken, I feel say like what I step in to just lead you into worship, to make sure that your heart that is being broken will be restored by the grace of God.
Okay. And simple show, him fan now go school.
Me so cool, dear. Okay, so me go school or English. I'm from senior high.
Oh, okay.
I work as well. I think. Me JHS we call Christian Valley School and senior high, so we call English and Afro. And me yes, some online course you outside as well.
Okay. Yeah. And see now what school no then and now you was school post ben and now
post. This school then I'm in post.
I didn't know now on post.
I'm what with post.
One party TV I want to once.
I remember like school. Tell me baby school no or mature letters I mean koye kind of saying SRC president na me say me
on ka be fata won so oh and I
the reason why I don't like those things that I want to be focused, you know, those things takes your time, and as I always share most of the mama we na omo addition no nsheda and kon kind cancers but nyaminti but media me yade what I say so I'm really grateful to God.
Okay, and the Ukasa no Ukasa will call outside some online program.
Man go outside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, me study outside.
Oh, okay, okay. And then now study.
Okay, so I studied graphic designing, and then I studied how do I call this one? Videography as well.
Okay, this is how the age one.
Oh yes.
See where you man everywhere in Fasa.
Oh, where you man there made them.
With them, oh, it's with them Hana where no.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay. And the time I now go school, na iskasemo say.
Oh well, it was a challenge though, because the Oshe Mebusemwa, I think me and my brother, Pena by God's grace, we've been able to they're coming out from that pit. When I say pit, you should understand. I say, baby, you wanna be new horse, and ye penny, like ye penny, and conform and go point to me after your feet, and I kind of sing from scratch to wherever I am right now. Just nyame. That's what I was saying.
Okay. And Cecilia. Challenges being and now face our problem. Juma now we are challenges being.
Challenges in the also. Once Africa handle their challenges, you know, you can't just say it's a just challenge one challenge. When I say to me, the obey me a year, not the obey me again year. So I used to play football, and I realized that the football is not going to help me. Yeah, so I have to, you know, find something doing. And I realized that I was very good when it comes to serving God. So out of 7, and then I was actually designed for the singing. And I had the gift of singing.
And you have a freestyle.
Yeah, so it was just by God's grace, and from 2000 to date, like Nyamia Yebi.
Wow.
Yeah, or Nyamia Yebi. I had an opportunity 2019 to represent Ghana in Nigeria, and it was just by God's grace. No Hana, yeah, friend me interview and I noticed that I'm a proud Ghanaian, so I have to go and stand in for my country. I'm in Chad. Yeah, quite fit a buy.
Wow. My idea, pan. It's a book no. Then a course will
hey, Nigeria couldn't okay. Nigeria the whole fit. That's what I say. But it's a place whereby so what I say. I just love the place. I had a lot of people, friends from, I won't call them people, I'll call them friends, and I'll call them family as well. Because I had family from Zambia, Ethiopia, Cameroon, Togo, and Nigerians as well. So it was a blessing meeting all of them, you know, and through that, it made me connected. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And see, when you Papa,
oh yes, yeah, when I cry, yeah.
Okay, and they would did.
Hey,
when you cry over, higher
and you do,
wow.
Because
Yes.
if Semeka said may cover what I've been through, and then so what I said. So I believe that Onyakopon want to share MOBA, or time is one, or time is or time is soon. Ya opa kona kwa year this is so or time is soon. So media I am just here to do what my father has sent me to do. Yeah.
And the mom and daddy no more.
Oh, my daddy and my mom, they are alive.
Okay, so what only on minutes and I say,
I don't say they're main.
So, I would say, oh, okay. And see, maybe it's a say, time I'll start to say, oh, dream, no, mamma, papa, almost support
Well, my parents have been very supportive, not with money, but with their prayers. You know, I believe parents are supportive, like in everything. There's no way you're going to come back. I remember some time ago when me catch my mama say I want to do music, and I will say, "Me sure." I'm say, "Yes, I can do it because I believe that I have the capacity, have the energy. So whatever that's going to take me, I just have to do it." And I'm in charge. Me hosting my first program. Me call me from mobile. Mama ni bed the down form and I was overwhelmed. I was like, well, this is what God can do. You understand? Not focusing on what people are saying. You know, from a poor background to date, God has been good. You know, so media. My family, they've been very supportive with their prayers and with their presence. On the Bible, one wants to depend on it all. Just to encourage them.
And the everybody now who say, who cause a changing everybody.
Oh, I think since childhood, and I realized that like have this gift, but one say, oh yeah, bofra now, serious bisa. So I remember way back 2012, yeah, and I told myself, say, Charlie, I did yes, serious, so me find serious, and I'm so okay. So I sat down with some key people, and then they told me that, oh, it's good to go. Let's try. You understand? And I'm somebody that if I don't hear from God, I will not do it. And it did, because if you go ahead of God, there's no way you're going to succeed. Let God go ahead of you so that you yourself will enjoy what you are doing. So I would say that onyame mbrempa wayebi oguso osanso ye wari asia.
Enti me pa show me pass obe tu from share so perfect. So for the be no about baby na obi so money brand no fa dia uncle na say baby so them oh me so say me cost wa so na me bon pai e be yi amame.
Okay, so one say and then if you are seeing aban o hwa ade a look at the youth. Youth ni na sisi an ekita bibia but say ye mpenifo no mu hu yet. And any idea like affect you. So what I say, because if say you to know adding the oil I'm on mine now, there's no way you to know break. And here lies the case. I just want to take this thing to encourage every youth. If we are youth now, oh baswa, don't depend on what people are saying. Depend on what your instincts is telling you. You have to focus one. So when you focus, there's no way you can achieve it. Be determined. If you are not determined, there's no way you will do it. So what I said, because Ababane Ebono, o shed ye US 4 year, now shed ye year. Mujawa kuna, but I dream you different. Why should someone go to a kind of saying about eternity? No, I couldn't hear a kind of saying a war honor. No, about being in the present. So what I say, by your mind, I say, the extra one, Faso, Brenenia, one brain wing, young who social yet, yes, but here is the case that the youth are coming. One can say, oh, you can testify, because I'm a boy,
Oh, way,
so what I say, oh, mine, I did, but it is hard time for the youth to use their wisdom or to use their sense, not to go and steal, but rather to work hard. So why can't you think music is good? I'm doing music, but after the music, what else? But that would be one thing that one of my fathers told me. I say metonium I was sorry we say bepon and I am pon. Yeah, pon so the bepon if you imagine what to no still. Good. So when I come back to the house, I need to think, what can I do? What can I do to support my life? So what I say. So if you're a youth and you're watching me, Don't just sit at home. Don't just watch friends. Don't just follow friends to go and do what, like, here. Please sit down, think about what you can do for yourself, for your family, for your friends, and for your country. Because they see a man and one of my country.
Okay. In fact, you are worried.
Oh, that be.
I didn't know better of worry.
Hey, say you be German, yummy.
Hey, sir.
Yummy, the balance, so my
sir. Because the ejuma we the temptation of home.
Of course,
yes. I didn't know better of worry.
Yo, Emre.
Sir. Anna, banana.
Oh, that you be imagine that is
okay.
Sikana meshishe.
Sikana washishe. Na wuni e baby as wo baby a na unkola bimu na wonya stop one day.
Oh, I mean stop one.
Stop one inti kaka bibi tray.
Oh, stop one they say stop one. You can say ya stop one.
Me stop one sir.
Wonya stop one I'm so stop one sir. But na me stop one. Nyese like stop one say me ko here. Na ye pentokwa. O come me nya wakame. So we'll fight to make sure say moja e hu moja e njai. So it's not say you know moja so. So it was something that was happening. Okay, so I said edim pano and here seeing so we realized that Charlie those bad stuff no then touching baby now then you focus on what is ahead of us. Understand? So we threw everything away and then see where God has brought us. Sometimes the channel may share me pictures and say, hey, Yehovah.
Amazing.
Yeah. Don't give up. Your time is coming. You don't know what you are going to achieve in the next second. So I'll just urge you that behold, hold on fast. God is going to surprise you.
Okay. Ain't me but your biggest mistake being pan or you are wrong one. What's not I'll cast a way when young come on. Or regret it all life.
It also, but the one that sometimes makes now a chinipa amaya and it some mamma couple catching for me in country.
Eh, yes, you ever say it's you, Neddy. Yeah, now you wait you. Yeah, boy, brands, yes, no.
But okay, so some of the mistakes are making some.
Okay.
Because like one says sometimes so all pray maybe you sit back and then you I say very great this and there's no way being perfect. And I mean who said Matari she name me kase munti me perfect. No. Nobody on this planet is perfect. Where everybody is trying to be perfect. So I've made a lot of mistakes, understand, and some of the mistakes that I wouldn't call them mistake because I can be deemed unfortunate and by this time I should be a weed smoker. Yeah, I should be a drunkard, you know. I remember sometime being deemed unfortunate 2014 and I call some club. Madam, we call them star back good to it. I mean who she. So I noticed that like I'm not an alcoholic person, so I just have to sit back and then look at myself and see where I'm going and see where my friends are going. And to date, one down for 4, number meaning down for 4. So what I see. What's any message or WhatsApp? I have to go check the kind of person you are before I can respond. Because of some of the experience that we've been through. Some of the experience that we can't tell you people. What that we can just encourage you people is that just work hard. Don't listen to what friends are and you know, make sure that you are working with good friends. Don't just work with anybody that comes into your life because we're presenting on a fair that it's yeah.
I was seeing for any original ways near Quadia from Catch. abusuafo masan mo kwaba e dia my Jenny Jumede is e wo based on TV. Na me ka o say kwana ko follow our TikTok e based on TV. Now wa like now comment. We go YouTube so now subscribe to our channel. Now wa share, wa like it, now wa comment. No nyankopon e be share. Daddy, Pasho ye din komo. And then din komo na e very interesting na din kan kan. So we are so special when komo ni dey enye easy. And me be say phase there your mouth platform say ko performing. E ko say.
Hey. Can perform the asem ye shatawale.
Hey.
Yen say we minister to the soul. Understand? So I think the first time your mommy platform, the biggest platform ever, was to be on the stage with Archbishop Duncan Williams.
Okay.
And it was something else for me. I remember backstage. You didn't make Madam, I became so cold. I started shaking. And I don't know where this person came from. No, Levite Shabach, I know you can do it. Go and do it. Young guys, what I did on the stage, like, to date, make sure you say, hey, wow. You understand? So, and I knew that God was with me. I knew it. I knew it because from 2015 till date, when you come on, why be all so sounds so yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And in Pacho, why and I would do when you see us say, oh, I am role model. When I may share some person me out to and I say, me bro.
Hey, we would only dear.
What can I better than you, Malcolm?
Oh, I need the only problem.
Okay.
So, I think since childhood, there's this man that God has actually laid like on my heart, and he is a person of Dr. Sonny Badu.
Okay.
Yes,
Wow.
and you know, I really, really admire the man. From afar, I've not met him before. That's the whole thing, and I know God is going to make me see him or meet him one on one before me I depart on this planet. And
Then I'll be sharing one day.
you know, and some of the things that he's doing. I think some time ago, some years back, God forced me to him and I'm saying no. I'm singing like because the way I sounded was kind of like similar.
Yes, you should be saying, Annie.
You said I sound like Shabach.
Hey,
I'm sounding like myself, so.
Then I enter every reading, you know, I'm in your back on a day.
Can we share time? Yeah.
Oh, okay. And see, bad and you so what share will be so how and so you want to say a instruments. Winning instruments in this animal.
And it, my children, baby. I'm a goose, I'm a switcher.
And I'm more sure how many veggies. I'm very proud of you.
Of course. So, I play all the instruments by God's grace, and what I love playing most is the keyboard. Yes, and
I remember now I show you
and my Chenkofo will be how to sing, which I'm still grooming some of them. In the Yamen Chadi, by God's grace, here try. Yeah.
And this will be personal base here.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Distance is not a barrier. So right now, no digital world, you have to make sure say you make use of anything that comes your way. So what I say, with me, I was actually teaching some people in US. Zoom calls and they had a Zoom meeting. And about church. So what I say, I don't have to be necessarily be there for you to learn. So what I say, that is it.
It is so be show when I say your person be seen. You're coming so any with social media handles, it will be to me.
Okay, so people say obey share me, and I say person share this instrument, and I suppose to share young tour. And young tour before I answer that question, some of my friends that I have, I had way back. I'm saying had because they are no more my friends. Because when I started singing, almost oh, Shabach started tuning to me to be. So there's something called gifts and talent. Understand? You are gifted in speaking. You understand? Or talent, you know. Talent, you know, which means you are talent, but gifts you can't.
Yes.
That's what I say. So, if you want to get in touch with me on Instagram, all the social media platforms, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, all the social media, I just have one name there, Levite Shabach.
Okay.
Yes.
So maybe you show Bob Pepper
or call YouTube or call Google probably. Yeah, Levite Shabach.
Okay. And see, apart from a new tour, a day and we are interested.
I want to enter into real estate.
Wow.
Yeah. And Chibia.
See, and show very soon.
Oh,
okay. Okay. And see, Uba new tour. The challenges. The warm near the idea. When your challenges will be say, oh, and what could you be crying and you to one man call for lowness animal? What's the answer, baby?
Hey, ready. If you are seeing a one room, of course, a bathroom, the back on so what? Oh, yeah, papa, you back on us. We are born, so you back on us until you see them. You'll be to them. Yes, so you just have to be yourself. I'm always myself because some guys made it over country, but my baby. Over to my country, anyway. By the end of the day, no, you will leave me and I'll be stuck. So what I say, and this is me, my imagine is that I'm not going to listen to anybody. I just have the other can a year mefa. By in your party, Mr. Because Mrs. told the idea big jam. So what I say, challenges in India, a good to a airba. By your main child, or my dream say, young fan solving. So what I say, the danger of boy dream to your yard, and no, solve problems and make sure that everything become well with you. Yeah.
And to say, stand some sound bar. Yeah, we feel
that. Bianca, me keyboard is what I made. Be a many winning from the scratch. We go to a time you knew that you need to. I think we are ashamed, but I just have to just let it go. I am actually saying this thing to you so that OBAAPA be an OBAAPA home for too. Started from the scratch, you go to a certain level. They thought that Sika Eba. Me came to so sometimes we program no. Me nya 1 cedi per fan coffee. I just have to just make sure say Obia you okay. At least they're able to media coffee there. You get it. So there was a time that if I be a program and I do 2 pages in. Can you imagine say this keyboardist of mine actually sent a whole lot of message to me said I made Chiano. Then rehearsal finish the other. And I'm saying, oh, Nana, relaxing. So I think something told me make sure that you don't do something that will be affecting. So I applied wisdom and I'm reading a few pages in the morning and me here then they can't say, oh, but me making sure say I get people who are going to sacrifice for us to achieve our aim or our goal. Can you imagine say boy screenshot say when you Google all social media platforms.
Wow.
And send it to pages that's me woman. See, if God gives you wisdom, you don't speak over certain things. I almost commented, but something told me don't. People were tagging, like bloggers were blogging it and all over. I just said no, I won't say anything. After all, some of the bloggers were like, Madam Fubi, everything say me. And a guy talking about me, the guy said, oh, me. They are not catching any followers like bloggers, and they said they should delete it from the platform. That's why I'm saying that if God is for you, He will always be for you. And those who are not for you, you can buy them what? Spoon made with gold, they will still not be for you, my dear. Of course.
And see, musician being pan with 2 food was starting to also buy with 2 food.
Okay.
And I said, men, okay, yes, you
musicians, they're more docile, but you know, sometimes you don't have to meet them face to face. sometimes omo interview said the ombe kan ubetie. So what I said, I remember I had the opportunity to meet Eugene Zuta, and he was talking to us about what is happening in our current world when it comes to the gospel fraternity. So I asked him a question that why is it that some of the gospel musicians, we are not one? Do you understand? Because when you look at the secular world, and yes, omunia a pill, and omunia a bako, but the love is there. So what you see? But when it comes to the gospel fraternity, I say your class. That's one thing that is eating some of us up. I want to come to you, but because when you're 11, sister, forget it. So Jesus came down to all men. That's what I said. He was having all the powers, but he was like, no, I just have to come down for the poor people, for the rich people. He was mingling with a lot of people. So why don't you just sit down? I understand that sometimes because of the experience now, you won't know. And in Tina, maybe associating with this person, and I said this people. That's what I said. But it is wisdom for you to sit down. People are looking up to you. What can you do? What can you do to change that mindset? You understand? So for me, I'm trying my possible best just to make sure that Obia Depa. And sometimes Obi whom I can say, hey, Mr. Shabach, hey, I find it so difficult to even contact you. But hey, that is not what I'm looking for. When you send me the message, before I get in touch with you, I have to make sure that my call or background check before I can have I can answer your call or something. Because I don't really pick calls like that. Let people call me. That is it.
And you are participating in a music competition.
Oh yeah. Ghana has it. I told myself I don't want to go for Ghana competition. As I said, I'm a catcher before.
I didn't know now one person will be called.
The mindset that is here is not local.
Wow.
You understand? Okay. So I told myself that me call Ghana competition, whatever being it, there won't be a main pet. It's good to get the fame here and all that is too, but my main focus is not about the fame. It's about what people will be inspired with or the impact that people are getting. So I told myself 2018, I want to travel outside and then go and then make something. So Mohana 2019, this competition by Gospel Music Africa reality TV show. We were in Nigeria for over 4 months. Yeah, going, singing, rehearsing, meeting people, big people and all that. I had a very, very awesome trip, and I mean chatted or the echo by and then there. Me.
Yeah, and some part one cause I watch you.
Oh, baby.
Wow.
Baby. But so far I released 2 of them. Nyami you social media and my age. Yeah.
A patch away there. Mr. Time and short time in my. Whether you per se it's
I will give all praise to Yahweh. I will give all praise to Yahweh. That's the beginning. And I moved to Nyamiye, Nyamiye, Nyamiye. Nyamiye, Nyamiye, Nyamiye. My God is bigger than all the shame. He's higher than all the pain. He's greater than all I've seen. Nyamiye. Nyamiye, I will be here.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, right? Okay, you might say, Papa. And see, apart from Numana, what? They pan and was our graphics we now come. They pan a war on CCI, which was ABA we may pass me, but
I'm somebody that I love to always try to create new things. You understand? But the only thing I said, I see a quite because me name the Yakopon. So what I say, as I said before, or my thing. but onyankopon na yeda no. So what I say, I have a lot of things that like I want to bring to this country, but I believe onyankopon ka chem say embre no so ameda need. So what I say, and ade ba ko a edam akoma so pa me person me Emma like me nkrofo and I said obi a ohwe me bia say like me make sure say by the time you go to digital platform to maybe ask of somebody no will he any ma power ni pakọ no wan say akofo won say there is a Ghana ma abaso obi aso na o the video bia keke eto what I say. So if you're a gospel artist or if you're a secular artist, just make sure so you are creating a good content. You can be in your room, your content should be like one of the best. Forget to say phone your papa. Do it. People are just taking videos of like videos being here. No matter at all. Or when you're more likes in your sika. Now I would say as a gospel musician who needs sika. You can do it. TikTok TikTok into ya. Oh, maybe the YouTube and so one TikTok and YouTube they are paying. So why can't you just work hard and get money? That's what I say. So there are a lot of ways to make money. In the answer, but now in a wide dream, they're waiting here. Now, one. That's also a boy for. Yeah. And see, I find a quiet all the guitar platform, Amazon, Boomplay, Spotify, like just name them. YouTube they will be incredible. YouTube have been most of the videos. Yeah. And me pasho every person over can food to sema a chat to am I a youth here yes is why. Okay. So with the youth Mr. Ramon Mamun pray wa brabo. That's one thing I'm going to say. Mama pray because prayer and share the back home. I've been hearing say almost say there's shortcut to wealth. But my dear, there's no shortcut to shortcut and they say just do the right thing, you get the money. So what I say. And to all the youth, to all everyone that is watching me, please let God be your focus. And when God is your focus, whatever that you've planned, it will surely come to pass. Because I am actually a living testimony. God picking me from nowhere to wherever I am right now. Like, it's just by God's grace. So I'm just urging you, do not give up and don't underestimate yourself. You'll get there. God bless you. Mewa sembi bisawa, mewa sembi kachewa. Oya day na woman pakasa. Oya day and then no metu. Oya day na sochi pomu. Tumi bay na wode kasa. Nyansa bay na wode nyune adie. And yo nyamre. Kabibi chamo. Kabibi chamo. Kabibi chamo. Kabibi chamo. Kabibi chamo, kabibi chamo, kabibi chamo nane yamao so o kroko yamao so ye pejao ye kutu. God bless you. Wow, when you go for shout, papa, your tones are free on buy. My this amen. I was here for so I was showing when Yankupon shout. Say, Devia, or costume now was showing Yankupon shop. Now make house a corner following our TikTok here based on TV. Now I like it, now I comment. So, of course, YouTube, so I'm subscribe to our channel. Now I like it, what share, now what comment. No Yankupon, a fish round. I make house a meal the media who charm me at the OBAAPA. SHADIBLE. If you know, if you don't know, so you don't know.
I was here for me for when I was so 8 years. My name papa, Mr. and Mrs. Morrison, who MP, baby, I will be on your couple and Shiram. Miss 8 year a year, prophetess Mary Edu, who so baby, I will be on your couple and show. Any MP for you now, most sharing when your couple and show. No more cost one, no more support it, more subscribe to our channel. No more like, more comment, no more share. Me rather about Cooper Richmond Morrison, also on your couple and Shiram. It was here for a hand edit medicine in our ABC, that's an ABC edition, macra.
Such a new joy every day. Wisdom TV, such a new joy every day.